Let's take a look at a contingency table in Chapter 11, Section 3. We very quickly went over how to read the output in class, but we didn't really get too much time to take a look at how to actually set one up. One of the fastest ways to do it in StatCrunch is to click on the applets and to choose contingency table. So that's what I did here. And in the textbook, I'm using from page 547 the problem regarding different medical treatments for a stress fracture. So we click to open our contingency table app, and we're going to go ahead and enter some information. Now, I've already done that for us here. In the row labels, we're going to enter the information here: surgery, weight-bearing cast, non-weight-bearing cast for 6 weeks, non-weight-bearing cast for less than 6 weeks. Our column labels are success and failure, and then we could label what the row variables were, such as medical treatment, in this particular case, success, and failure. So we could say treatment results, or whatever we want to call that. So we're going to go ahead and click compute. Now there's no data in here yet, but you can see that it started to create a table for us, and this will allow us to enter the data and take a look at the results. What we're going to do is scroll us down and fill in the numbers. So we had 54 and 41 and 70 and 17 and 12, 51, 3, 5. So we're going to go ahead and click compute. Now this shows us that the probability value, the p-value, is very small, less than 0.0001, which of course pretty much means 0 for all intents and purposes on our homework. The chi-squared value is 58.39. That's pretty large. And what that indicates is that there is a significant difference somewhere in here that results because of dependency, that something in here is based on another variable, that there's an effect. They're not independent. And if we go back and take a look at some of these, we can figure out that there's a particular treatment in here that's more effective than others, and that is the non-weight-bearing test for 6 weeks. Now that's just a quick little look at the contingency table and getting a p-value and a chi-square. If you click row distribution, you can kind of see the chance of success and failure. This is a nice quick visual way to see that the third option, that of non-weight-bearing test for 6 weeks, was highly successful. Some of the others were not as successful. In fact, the weight-bearing cast was pretty much about less than half successful. You can also take a look at column distributions versus success versus failure, and again see that the green in this particular case is the largest component of the success, and that is the non-weight-bearing cast. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. Now, if you choose instead to enter your data set into StatCrunch per se, keep in mind that you can go directly to the help file up here and type in contingency table and get some more information. Again, our homework pretty much only has us focusing on interpreting the results. So we're just going to be looking for and interpreting the results. We're not going through the steps as you see in the textbook here where we're walking through and computing. We're just coming here and taking a look at the results that we just saw in StatCrunch or the results in another statistical software package.